You're listening to the Creator Mindset Podcast, episode number 7.
Welcome to the Creator Mindset Podcast, where artists, performers, and entrepreneurs share knowledge that will kick off your career and take you to the next level. Turn your vision into reality with your host, Ariane Hines.
In this episode, I share the 7 steps to create abundance in your life. And I also reveal one of my biggest failures as a musicpreneur. It was when my CD came out. All right, I'm not so proud about it, but I'm going to share with you today. For this episode, I created also the Abundance Guide, in which you will find the main process I share in this episode. And you can find it at www.arianeleanzahines.com/7. I am hosting a mastermind on December 9th, 2017. If you're listening to this episode before December 9, 2017, you can sign up for a live mastermind. And you're going to get to experience what it is to be together with artists in the same room, even if it's an online room, and experience the inspiration, the ideas, the boost you get when you actually ask for things and get an answer, new ideas, and inspiration to move forward. And that's why I created the Creator Mindset Podcast, to give you steps to take actions and move forward. Let's start with the secrets to abundance. I'm going to start with telling you a story about what I did when my CD came out. I had a list about 200 to 300 people on my list. And I wanted to tell them that my CD came out, that I was offering it at the lower price for Christmas, and actually was 2 for the price of 1. It was winter 2002, 15 years ago. And I was not very clever or tech savvy, so I love the internet. I have loved the internet since beginning, and I had that series of email that I had in a file, actually in a Word document. So one of my friends said to me, he was tech savvy, and he told me, you can, go there and do this and do that and send it as a mass email. Now we know that as mailing, you have your mailing list hosted on a website, and then you create your newsletter. But it was not that easy. But I did it. I said, oh, what the heck, let's do it. But what happened is that I sent it, and everybody saw the emails of everybody. And of course, I was traveling just that day to join my family for Christmas in Switzerland. It was, I think, December 21st, 2002. I remember the date. When I arrived in Geneva, right after traveling for a few hours, 8 hours from New York, I had my email box filled with hate email, because people didn't want their emails to be shared. They didn't want their email to be seen, and everybody was answering everybody. It was quite horrible. I made a huge mistake, but what was the most horrible thing actually after that, instead of apologizing and saying, oh guys, I'm so sorry, I made a mistake, what I did, I hid. I hid under the cover for a few months, years, not emailing my mailing list ever again. Don't do that. If I had apologized and if I had said, I'm sorry guys, everybody would have understood. It was Christmas time, Anyway, mistakes are possible, but just don't let them stop you. And this is the first lesson for the abundance mindset. All right. Now let's dig in with the secrets. First secret is high energy. What does it mean to have high energy? It means to wake up in the morning and deciding on your thoughts, deciding on how you want to look at life. It means appreciating the things around you. There's always something negative and there's always something positive to look at. You can choose at what you want to look at. And we know that we have our own filters, and we find some things beautiful that somebody will find ugly, and vice versa. So how do you keep your energy high and feel motivated in the morning? What I do in the morning is that I think about my goals. I think about the goals that I want to have. I look around. First, I appreciate also what I have. And then I think happy thoughts in the sense that I imagine that my goals are already right here. They're attained. And then the thing I hear from my clients very often is that they think of coffee first thing in the morning. I think that's a habit that you can get rid of. It's something you can change. Instead of thinking coffee or shower or something habitual, and instead of something that is on automatic, think of something that you really want to put your attention on, something you really want to create. For me, is serving others, serving artists to get to their goals. So how do you change your default patterns? One step at a time, really, with mastering your thoughts. And how do we master our thoughts? Just by deciding on how you want to have a morning routine that's for you efficient and that will lead to a better day. That leads me to secret number 2, having a vision. In the morning, nourish your mind with your vision. Do you have a vision? I think I say it a lot to my clients to always have a vision and an intention with whatever they're doing, with their work, with their speech, with their songs. Having a vision and an intention is deciding where you want to give your energy. I know some of you already have a vision. So in the morning, instead of letting your thoughts drift on what you need to do or what you should do, or the coffee you would like to prepare, or the shower you'd like to take, put your journal next to your bed and open it where you have your goals written, where you have your vision written, and meditate for a few minutes on them. Put your energy there. Feel as they are already accomplished. Okay, so I'm going to back up a little to just tell you how to create a vision. If you haven't done that exercise before, please take the time to do it. I think in my episode number 3, I outline how to plan a year, and it starts with having a vision for your year. So you take an hour or more of your time and a big piece of paper, paint images you cut, glue the images on the piece of paper. You can also write words, have a lot of pencils and pens, whatever you like that is inspiring to you. So for example, my vision this year had a house, TEDx talks, and a successful online business where I can help artists, entrepreneurs, and musicians turn their vision into reality. I bought my house this summer, and I'm working this week as I'm recording this episode. I'm working with the TEDx Zurich speakers with their breath and their voice so they can shine in the world. This is really the biggest miracle ever, to have bought our miracle house, our dream house, and to work with TEDx this year. So of course, you have to believe it is possible to achieve those goals. I won't advise you putting things that are totally out of your reach. I believe in miracles, but it is much better that you put goals that, even if you don't know how they will realize, are achievable. And that brings me to the secret number 3, integrity. Integrity is a very important subject. And I'm not talking about integrity towards others, because that would take us hours to discuss, but integrity within. And how do you keep your word to yourself? So when making your vision, you have to feel excited. You have to be able to imagine it. If you already know that it won't be possible to achieve, then you will little by little not believe in yourself. You will feel like you have let yourself down. So the most important thing is to keep your word to yourself. Your word is the root of your creations. The word you write, the word you speak, the word you think. So keep your words to yourself. I say that like keep your word. Something that you say, achieve it. Even if it takes time, achieve it. So sometimes it's good to put on your vision steps towards your goals. Make smaller goals, maybe. Make small steps towards a bigger goal. And even if you fall off the wagon along the way, come back on it. All right? It's okay. We all fall off the wagon. Sometimes we lose weight and then we gain 2 more pounds and then we lose again 10 pounds. Don't let your mind or your habits be in the way of what you want. That leads me to secret number 4, confidence. We have to gather evidence of anything we want to achieve. So let's do it with abundance. To gain confidence, you have to know for sure that it is possible, that you have something and you gather it in the world. And the more evidence you have for it, the more you're going to create what you see. So you mostly have a body if you're listening to me right now. You have lungs to breathe in and out. You can see the sky. You see what you have and not what you don't have. That's the thing. That's the trick. Instead of seeing what you don't have, like saying, oh, I didn't record that song, or I didn't do that step, or I didn't do this, or I didn't do that. Look at what you did. Oh, I read that book. Oh, the sky is beautiful, and I'm breathing air, and I'm walking right now, and my ears are listening, and I wrote those lyrics. Look at what you have achieved more, and appreciate what you have done. So start the day like this. 1, look at your goals, examine them, see if they still fit. Do that for a few minutes, and then put your attention on what you have. See everything you have, and even if you have little, you still have something, for sure. I know you do. That leads me to secret number 5, which is gratitude. So you can see what you have. Now love it to bits. The more you vibrate on a love level, the more you'll attract more of it. The more you'll attract what you want. So be amazed by life. Be amazed at the grass growing, the sky, the sun shining on earth and making this grass grow, and growing food. I keep a gratitude journal where I write everything that I feel is giving me so much joy. But it can be really little thing, like a smile on a child's face, or my daughter laughing, or my daughter having a good grade in school and being so proud. Or I know this week they're going to a ball, so they are so happy to get a little bit of makeup on, nice shoes, and a nice dress. You can do it in your mind, or you can write it down. If you want, buy a new journal and start your gratitude journal. It will make you vibrate in that frequency that will be a little bit more on the path that you want to have. It will lead you to vibrate higher, to see the world a little bit brighter, and to have more love in your heart. Secret number 6 is the courage to step out of your comfort zone. If everything I said before can work, is only if you have the courage to step out of your comfort zone. And what is your comfort zone? The comfort zone is usually a place where we're feeling safe and comfortable, but that has also a lot of patterns, a lot of things that make us sometimes miserable. And this is the place where we don't change. Let's make a little exercise here. Write a circle on a page, and inside the circle, you're going to write down all that is in your comfort zone. Probably reading a book is in your comfort zone, watching a movie, hanging out with your friends, going on the internet, going on YouTube, Facebook. This is in our comfort zone usually. And then on the line of the circle, put a lot of things that are on the edge of your comfort zone. Something that feels still a little bit comfortable, but that is stepping a little bit out. Like talking to a stranger, Maybe it could be showing a song to someone or singing in front of your teacher. I don't know. Some things that are on the edge. They're still a little bit in the comfort zone, but still a little bit uncomfortable. And then outside of your comfort zone, put all the things that are really, really not so comfortable to do. So it could be singing in front of 10,000 people, writing an email that you postponed to write to someone, or give a call to someone, something that is outside of your comfort zone, but still that's where the magic happens, that we know. And when we live a little bit more outside of our comfort zone all the time, we're going to create much more magic in our lives. So courage to leave our comfort zone and step out of it. Secret number 7 is perseverance. Choose your vision and persevere. What does that mean? That means being consistent. That means every day work towards your goal. It means to be consistent with your content you're putting outside, to be on a schedule, to not let go of your goals, and to believe in them all the time. If you follow those steps, having your high energy in the morning, putting your attention on the vision, keep your words to yourself with integrity, to nurture your confidence and find the evidence in the world that you have confidence, that there is a lot of abundance for you to see. When you cultivate gratitude in your heart, gratitude is just love for everything. And if you do that with courage and perseverance, then you are going to be unstoppable. These are the qualities that you need to be unstoppable. And then my last word would be take actions. Make mistakes and learn, and then take more actions. Taking actions is where actually everything happens. Because when you take actions, you learn who you are, you learn how you like something or you don't like something, then you can make decisions whether or not you want to continue on that path. You can make mistakes, but each action is one step closer to your goal. From those actions, you're going to learn. From those actions, you're going to be more wise, you're going to grow, and you're going to be closer to what you want. Don't let your mind stop you. I know you can do it. You're worth it. Don't you think it's going to be easy to put all of this in action? Because really, what I want for you is to be successful. And that's why on December 9th, I'm holding a mastermind live online with many amazing artists just like you. You can be an entrepreneur, a creative mind, a writer, an actor. I love working with people who are artists and creative. On December 9th, you're going to experience the power there is to surround yourself by people who are on the same path, and it brings inspiration, courage, insights, and all of I've talked about today will be in there. If you're curious on knowing what a mastermind is, you can sign up free at www.arianeleanzaheinz.com/7. There you'll also find the show notes of this episode, and if you're listening to this episode after December 9th, connect with me through my main website, and I will keep you updated on the next possibility of a live mastermind. Did you like this episode? Subscribe, share, and give us a review on iTunes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time.
Thank you for listening to the Creator Mindset podcast at www.arianeleanzaheinz.com.